Yeah, let's go. I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse, man it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words and I put them all together, insert, cause I wanna have worth. Working hella hard till they put me in the dirt. Gonna go far, man, listen to my words. Gonna be a star, man, life's like a blur. When you're working this hard, yeah, you get what you deserve. Yeah, I ain't taking a backseat, I'm passing anybody else who is rapping. I'm nasty, ain't nobody able to catch me. They gasping, they cannot compare, they can't match me. I'm at half speed, I got your girl and she laughing and dancing, hanging on my butt, she asking to crash with me, smash with me, she savage, she wants cash money, and she knows that I live lavishly. I wanna live, I'm cold inside, give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive, one day I'll have what I want. I want the whole world in the palm of my hand, I got a plan, I'm the man, now I'm teaching the game, a veteran, better than anybody else who tests me. I'm ready, looking at my hand and it's steady. I'm trending, ascending and blending, lyrical bending. Now I'm spreading and getting my name out now. Yeah, they hearing me laugh, all the crowds repping the sound. I'm hitting the ground, running, up and coming, ain't nothing. Yeah, rookie of the year, I'ma keep it 100. Cold-blooded, no budget, from nothing to something. I ain't bluffing, I got a full hand and a full plan. I ain't gonna stop till I'm at the top, man. Every single drop got me feeling awesome. I'm about to pop, started from the bottom, yeah. I wanna live, I'm cold inside, give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive, one day I'll have what I want in life.
Alrighty, let's get into the grind. Beautiful day for some Garden Warfare 2. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Oh, wow. You can actually see my gunship right there. Ooh, right there. A little Coruscant guard gunship. It's not a bad spot to put it. All right, let's get the music flowing a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone.
Oh, fuck.
I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So
Music's not too bad.
get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated. But that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated. But she's got me captivated.
Damn. It's already 10 o'clock. Holy shit, what is this load screen, man? Why is it taking forever? There we go. Fuck. Let's see. Multi-vanquishes. Live Master. That might not actually happen. taunt 5 players after vanquishing them. Oh, sick. Only coins. Oh, that's easy. That's easy as fuck. Alright, let's get a grinding. Ooh. Ooh, zombies? Alright. We're gonna go engineer. Bro, the engineer's weapon's actually kind of hard to use. Damn, that hit? Interesting. Got one heck of a splash damage radius. Oh, fuck that engine piece. How's that not hitting for full damage? Where's bro going? Easy. Oh no! Oh my commando! Ooh. Fuck. What is that speed boost? Is that Commando's thing? I got Spike Commando top and 5 of it. A little bit of a party pirate over here. Got where the fuck is that? Nah, this shit's impossible. Oh, really? So even if I stun him, you can still get it off. That's kind of insane. Alright. Either a really good spot or a really bad spot. Might be my only way of getting rid of those onion drones, though. Das ist the king. No, thank you. They're all over there. Oh, there we go. How is that man still alive? Oh, hell no. Fuck. Goddamn electro key. Sons of bitches. Got And that's a future cactus. Oh, that worked out. I gotta remember I gotta emote on people when I kill them too. Oh wait, no, I don't think I picked up that one. Just did kills. Fuck it. We'll open a pack. A reinforcement pack. Mr. Electro. Okay. Okay. 5 heal flowers. Okay. Should stock up on my rainbow flowers. Maybe engineers just to play? I know I have like 1,000,000 engineers to level. There's no reg imp. Just maxed out my all-star. Yeah, might as well. Is there really no other ability? Damn, that sucks. At least it's not good. Okay, never mind, that plasma piece fucked up. Oh hell no. We got Ian Peach. That's a lot of damage. Get back here. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Okay. I walked into the wrong house. A little bit of a revive? Maybe? No, definitely not. Of course, no plans going. There's gotta be some over here. I can sense them. A little bit of a party six. Oh, okay, that's a future cactus. Don't know if I wanna use those homies. Gonna say that. Ooh. Oh! Oh! That was a 6 stun. I think that stopped his dash midway. Take me, boy. Where are you going? What do you think this is? That artichoke I see in there? Ain't touching that shit. What the hell? Oh, yeah, you ain't burrowing today, brother. Oh, hell no. Ooh. Fuck. fire P. 2% health. Look at my nuts. Got might have been the same one. Got an iron citron? What the fuck? Oh lord. Oh, that was the god throw. Uh-oh, I'm fucked. Smoke. Oh my god, 60 damage is crazy. Hell no. Fuck. Easy 5 stars. 2-0, baby. That's how we start off the night. Nice little 6K for the boys. Jesus. Nice little 2.5 KD. Love to see it.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking you. You can't listen, shit is all fiction cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming.
Why does it feel like it's already midnight, man? Jesus Christ. See, I gotta get multi-vanquishes. This is the problem. That's already maxed. I'm guessing, oh, you can actually play Red Rose. Fuck it. I gotta complete it. Fuck it. Ah, that's my bad, corn. I just stood in your way. Yeah. I'm sorry, corn. I'm so sorry. That one on me. Uh-oh. Yeah. That was rough. That corn probably has me blacklisted. There's a hit out on my head after that one. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Okay. I need multi-vanquishes, though. I don't think the rose is really good for that. Maybe I just do Citron. Likes this guy. How many fucking super brains? Poop me, I dare you. Yeah, get him, fish on. Damn, this just stays up, huh? Oh, that sucks. I think I hit him with a peach though. Maybe I didn't. Son of a bitch. Oh, he's already dead. That EM peach is huge. Fucking super man. That's an all-star. Oh, I think we still won. Yeah, damn, we killing it. We killing it tonight. Ooh, another W. 10 assists. Love to see it. Oh. I had fucking 10 assists. You sons of bitches. Taking my kills and shit. Actually, I should have returned to backyard and promote my characters and then get back to the grind. I think that's the play. The corn on the cob. Yeah. It doesn't matter, but the it's faster, I guess. Most played soldier? Hell yeah. portal. Do a couple more. Maybe I won't get the 50 stars, the rainbow stars or whatever. Move to gardens and graveyards. That game mode's much more entertaining. Need multi-kills though. Oh yeah. Upgrades. Yeah, I think everything's good there. Oh lord. I can't believe I missed that. Oh, I choked. Oh no. Oh, that party machine went fucked our whole team. Yeah. Rough. 70% HP. Oof. Compared to nobody should. What the fuck was that? Oh, that was the mech. Alright. I just got ragdolled to the ceiling and back. Nice. Character got sent to space. Ooh, snipe. Who the fuck about your pirate captain? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what you get, bitch. Roll up on me like that. The Centurion. Oh, perfect time. That's the epic ball. And that's why you always watch that. Rolling in the dark. Come here, soldier. I ain't done with your ass. Bro, there's 3 of them? Jesus Christ. Everyone just run and partying? Come on, team, you got this. Lock in, team. Oh, hell no. Oh! Shit on! Fuck. Oh well. E-building fucking imp. Nice little 9K on a loss. That's right. That's Aura right there.
lessons that she never had. Taking her vision and teaching her math. I'll keep her guessing until she a grad. She always leaves them guessing. They don't know what's next, man.
Huge.
From the best, man. She loving it.
So huge. It's actually pretty good. Scaredy Shroom's pretty good as a plant. Outhouse Zombie is also really good.
She wanna play for a minute. She wanna slay for a minute. And now I'm all up in it. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in a minute. Make a track in a minute. And now I'm all up in it. No sleep.
To heal or not to heal.
Like Drake, I'm getting trophies. You want it, girl, then show me. Yeah. And we ain't getting no sleep. These girls don't even.
Really? I don't have another upgrade, eh? Alright, well, it is what it is. Reg NG for the win. Playing the average heavyweight in the UFC right here. Oh, hell no. Right, Iron Citron looking at. Someone stop that Iron Citron. Thank you. Bro, Iron Citron would be insane in this mode. Are they missing? Okay. Turn around, cob right to the face. I just got fucked. Alright, we're still winning this. This is the way. I fat fingered because I thought it was like watching porn with a grenade launcher. Or grenade. God, my brain is mush right now. I got more CG than fucking CJ 10 right now. Hey, stay still. Oh, hell no. Fuck. The seeds of fire. No, not an agency. Fuck. Alright then. Oh lord. Okay. At least there's toxic range to be able to clean up everything. What the heck? Is that a metal chomper? Out of here. Fuck. Fucking EFC looking bitch. Come here, you orange peel. God damn. Itty what it is. Still on the phone. Flag weed. I probably have a million retries. Ugh. Fuck. I need UFC 316 to happen already. God damn. I need to see Joe Piper sleep the fuck out of that Calvin Gastelum looking motherfucker. Need to see O'Malley fucking flatline KO Merab. That would be the dream. Fucking imps! I thought I was an enemy for a second. Sniper cactus, eh? Camo cactus, whatever the fuck they're called. Sweet. Hell no. Money. Okay. Should burn stuff, right? Ugh. Money. Almost. Oh! Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say. My strafe game was on fucking peak right there. I got ganked by two fucking super runs. The res? The res? Your teammate, res? Yeah, yo, res? How about a revive? No? Alright. Oh lord. Oh, the parrot fucking got me. No way I don't get revived, I was gonna say. Thank you, brother. Uh-oh. That's an in. Fuck out of here with that. And a toxic range? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Uh-oh. Ankle's broken? Oh, he broke my ankle. Fuck. He might still die. Burn? Nah, he's too healthy. Son of a bitch. Fucking him. How did I miss everything? Now it's turn coming. Let's go, corn! March forward! Run on home, healing butt pocket! Oh, so good. Tagged him with that fire. Oh, you can see his little fucking hat above it too. Unlucky Nate. Unlucky. Where's that from? That's right. Oh, that was so close to being second. And I just missed my shit. That fuck just pop right in front of me. Motherfucker. Oh my lord. Fuck. Another shot probably would have got him too. Son of a bitch. Oh, we're neck and neck right now. Come on, team. I think they got it, yeah. That's oh, we're literally off by one. Fuck. I just needed to not die. Oh well. It is what it is. Ugh. Wonder how that arc 5.5 is doing.
The wind is blowing through her hair. We like to head out on the road. And you know we don't really care.
Full patch notes. Maybe I'll take a peek at that.
She likes it when I treat her good.
Hopefully that's good. I was hyped up for like a year and got delayed constantly. Yeah, I think we go NG. A little bit of an engineer. Why is this thing with imps? Alright, I might as well put it in then. Really quick cosmetics, we'll do something like that, and then do something like that, and then we'll do something like these are the shit, to be honest, but sure. And we'll do that, for sure. I don't think there's anything to really change. Sure. No upgrades because I'm not leveled. That works. Got him. Say, just heard a rose behind me. No way you get me. He's just firing at me. Where the hell is that? Well, it's all the way in the back of the map. Fuck off. Ooh! Ankle's broken. Cluster. This mech real quick. Fuck out of my way, foot soldier. Bring on electro P. Yeah, that's what I thought. Where everyone hiding now? Where the fuck did everyone go? Come here, boy. Alright. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh. Killed the chomper, that's all that mattered. This fucking guy sitting in the back of the map the whole time. This guy's placing cactus on me and fucking... Oh, fuck out of home. Ooh! Got him! Now who's shooting at me? This fucking dude. Come here. It's gotta be close. 24% back. I am. Knock that one. Come here, cactus. Maybe that if you don't mind. There's no potato mines. To revive someone. Damn, that was the most aggressive rose I think I've ever seen. Brother just ran into 3 ints. Nice little W. I got pissed so bad. I'll be right back. Alright. Get back to it. Oh my god, really? 30 multi-vanquishes in the plan. God damn. Fucking pile on it. Ooh. Damn, 5%? Fuck. No burn damage. 360. Beat that flex. That was almost a god shot. Lil Frosty, what's up, brother? What are you doing on this fine afternoon on a Thursday night? What's up, brother? Hope everything's going well. Fuck. That was almost so good. None of those hit? What the hell is going on over here? That's a god shot. What? I went right through him. That's bullshit. Oh, hell no. I'm cooked. I'm These what it is. Bro, how did none of these shots hit? Okay, good. $360. Chilling, that's good to hear. So I got Sean or Merab. I got I got Sean O'Malley. I got him within 4 rounds. You know, I think, you know, his labia is not torn anymore. All I'm saying is, you know, Merab over under 6 takedowns. I think he gets under this time around, you know? I also think Sean won the first fight. So I'm saying it. I've been saying it. And I thought ever since Sean lost and was promised an instant rematch, I've always had Sean O'Malley. So, I'm pretty heavy on Sean O'Malley. I get why people are picking Merab, because he is technically the bantamweight GOAT. But I just think, like, if you look at their first fight, who's more likely to improve what happened during that fight? And it's Sean every day of the week. And that was, like, the worst looking Sean, other than, obviously, the Cheeto first fight. And, hey, man, he's flawless in rematches so far. People forget, man. So, I'm pretty high on Sean O'Malley. I think he gets it done. I get why people are picking Merab, but, you know, there's a few takes out there that are a little wild, you know? Like, I think a lot of the bigger YouTubers, they're picking Merab. But I don't know. I think it's like very 50-50 from what I've seen. You know, you have like Guru and Jacob from We Want Picks picking Sean O'Malley, and then you have like Bedtime MMA and fucking Angelo, and who else did I see? There's one other I saw. Oh, Lucas Tracy picking Merab. I just feel like the Merab, I don't know, like Merab's going to break, you know? Like, it just will happen. It's not like this spring chicken. I'm curious to see when it happens. And I think it's going to happen in the O'Malley fight. And then there will be a trilogy. And in the trilogy, we'll have to see how this fight goes. Because I could so see Sean O'Malley getting like a fluke round 1 KO as well. And then we have to see a trilogy because everyone's going to call the second fight a fluke. But, you know, I think regardless, whatever happens, if O'Malley wins, doesn't matter if it's like a close decision, dominating 5-round decision, or like a KO submission, Merab has to get the trilogy in my personal opinion. And there's really no one at like bantamweight that is that deserving of a title shot right now. Like Corey's on a 1-fight win streak. Peter Yan might be on a 2-fight win streak, but I think he's already got a fight booked. There's no one right now who's clearly got the title shot. You know, and knowing Merab because he wants to be active, he'll probably be down for the trilogy regardless. But if Merab does win, then, you know, he's definitely the GOAT, and then you move on to, I guess, Corey. Fucking chomper. What about Ilya Charles? I feel like everyone is picking Ilya, and I feel like Ilya is going to win. But Charles is like live, you know, and not in the sense that a lot of people are saying like, well, you know, he's always live for that submission when he gets knocked down. I think it's just it's gonna look very Volkanovski-esque, where Ilya was getting whooped in round 1, and then Ilya just smokes him in round 2. Maybe not whooped like round 2. But yeah, I think that fight's really interesting. Like, I do think Charles is probably going to beat Ilya on the feet until he gets smoked. So, I think it'll probably be a Charles... I think Charles will be up, or maybe it'll be like 1-1, it goes into the third, and then Ilya just smokes him, charges him, knocks him down, doesn't get back up. And if that doesn't happen, Ilya's 100% the type of dude to challenge him on the ground. Or I could just see Ilya going in there trying to submit Charles, just to prove that he can submit Charles. You know? Knocked out the Iron Shin in Max Holloway, and then he's also, you know, he's got a goat in his left hand, goat in the right hand, and now he wants to get the fucking goat around his arm. You know what I mean? Even though Oliveira's not really a goat, but he was like a finishing demon in his earlier years. You know, now he's getting a little older now, so there's also that you gotta think about. And in that fight, though, I will 100% be rooting for Ilya. I do like Charles. Kind of becoming a little bit Nurmagomedov-y now, you know? Where Ilya's at least hunting for him. Did arguably beat Sarukian, though, to be fair, but I feel like Oliveira is trying to take, like, a win rather than, like, go for a finish now. I don't blame him. Makes sense. Older age. this center is fucking disgusting. It will be sad seeing Oliveira finish though. But Oliveira could win. Like, I could see it. Oliveira's a big dude. Like, for Ilya. Yeah. And size is a definite factor in the grappling. Not everyone can be Mighty Mouse, you know? Size does just give you a flat-out advantage in grappling. Even if they're the same weight. Which I don't fucking... I don't believe Ilya can't make featherweight again. I feel like that's such an excuse. So it is more like a featherweight versus Charles Oliveira, but Oliveira is also a former featherweight, so not really an excuse if he loses. Charles gets drops almost every fight. Ilya's an amazing grappler, and if Ilya drops him, I think Ilya won't be scared to pass his guard. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people are saying that, like, nah, Ilya doesn't want to mess with him on the ground, you know, so he'd be hunting for that KO. Bro, Ilya's 1,000,000% the type of dude to grapple with Oliveira. That's what Ilya's background is. It's jiu-jitsu. Like, the fuck? It's casuals, man, I tell ya. But, yeah. Even in the Max Holloway fight, he tried to get, like, that back take in the final round. Or, in the first round. So, you know, I can so see Ilya just scooping up the back. He's like a little nugget of a man, you know? It'll be interesting, though. It'll be very, very interesting. Because there's not a lot of champions that can move up, you know? Wolf couldn't. Who else? Adesanya could. Who's the last champion who successfully moved up? I guess Pereira. But he wasn't technically a champion, so I don't even know if that counts. Oh, you might be going on a curse here, you know? It's like every former champion who's vacated and moved up lost. And maybe Islam loses, you know? Who knows? That's another nail biter. So far, I'm on the Islam train. I think Islam might be the Gideon. I need to think about it more, though. And that fight hasn't even been done now, so I gotta wait on that. That's another really interesting fight. There's a lot of interesting matchups, you know? UFC gets shit on nowadays because it is producing shit main events like Aaron Blanchfield, fucking Macy Barber that just didn't happen because they pulled out last second. But they got some heaters cooking, you know? It's a dead time for the UFC, but they'll be back. Only takes a couple months. And if Islam loses, ooh, that shit talk would be fucking hilarious. Fucking pea shooters, man. Off around over there. Come here, boy. Yeah, you know, we got Buckley Usman coming up. That should be interesting. We got, you know, Khalil Jamal. That one's interesting. Got some heaters. I'm really excited for Buckley Usman. And I think Jamal sleeps Khalil. Max vs. Dustin rematch. Ooh, that was a tough one. Right now, I'll be honest, I'm on Dustin because it would be such a Dustin way to win when he's like his retirement fight, BMF belt, Max is coming off a nasty KO. Like, it kind of just feels like Dustin's gonna win. And if he does win, then he gets the belt, and then he can kind of just retire with it, and then we don't have to have a BMF belt, so... It is like, you know, it wouldn't be a bad thing, but Max, in my opinion, is like the better fighter, but Dustin is just so good at making every fight a dogfight and having it his way. Except for when his opponent has a submission threat. Then he's cooked. Then he's actually cooked. But it's tough. I don't think it'll be like a chinning or anything. I think it'll be a 5-round war. And I can see it being a split. And I think Dustin's just going to win it again. But I don't know. Maybe I'll rewatch a little bit. Because Max Holloway was beating Ilya. But he also was losing to Ilya. Like, I think a lot of people had it 1-1. What the fuck? So, I don't know. I gotta rewatch a little bit. You know, rewatch the Islam Dustin fight. Like, Dustin has the skills to win, but he never uses them. And like, I just don't think takedowns are gonna happen either. And if takedowns aren't happening, it's like, then it is just a dogfight. And if it's a dogfight, I think I gotta go Dustin. Like, Max is really good against, you know, Ortega. It did beat Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen's really good. Ah, man, it's such a fucking tough fight. I don't know, it's tough. But Dustin is old now, and Max could chin him. Because Max isn't really pillow-fisted anymore. I don't know, it's tough. Did knock down Arnold Allen in the 5th. You know, that final closing second as well. Slept Gaethje, but that was like a never gonna happen performance again. Think Patty won't touch the belt if Ilya wins the belt? Yeah, that's valid. I think if Patty fought Ilya, I think Patty would actually get slept. That's like I think a style mismatch for Patty. Like, I respect Patty. I think his peak right now is very unknown. You know, like, does he beat Dustin Poirier? Does he beat Charles DuBronx? You know? But I think if he was to fight Ilya, I feel like Ilya's angle cutting is so perfect, and Patty's, like, striking potential is kind of nullified because he won't really be able to effectively hit Ilya. Like, he's not ducking into punches like fucking Chandler, which is how Chandler got caught by that knee. So it's really tough to say, but I think Ilya would. I feel like it's not that tough to say. But I feel like Ilya would probably overhand right the living hell out of Patty. And I think 3 or 4 of those, and Patty's flexing, and the 5th one hits, and it's just slumped out cold, you know? Spouses don't get knocked out, lad. Unless it's by Ilya fucking Poirier. Ilya Poirier, yeah. Fucking boom, yeah. Knocked out 2 goats. And what? But I don't know. Patty's relatively. I was gonna say unknown, but he's kind of, I think, well known now. But he's relatively like untested. If that makes sense. Like Tony, Chandler, maybe the one before that, Bobby Green. You know. Like, they're great tests to see if you can finish an opponent, but they're not really great tests for, like, skill for skill 5 rounds, you know? Like, that's Oliveira's, Gaethje, and fucking Dustin territory. So, I don't know, we'll have to see. I do think Patty needs one more. I think he should fight Armin, to be honest, but for whatever reason, a real push for, I think, Blackwood. That guy's probably gonna fight like a unranked contender soon. If I had to wager. They'll probably sign someone and fucking have Armin fight him. That'd be my guess. I don't know, I think they're saving Armin for some bullshit fight. Francis Ngannou comes back, and Armin Sarukian showing up short notice, you know? I don't know. Dana White definitely feels a little butthurt about the whole Armin situation, which is bullshit. He literally pulled out through the pussy. Ah, fucking chomper. But, yeah, Ilya Torio, yeah? The thing that sucks with Ilya, though, is that he did say he wants to retire at 30. So it's just like, he might end up being one of those conversations where it's one of the greatest fighters of all time. Like, arguably one of the greatest fighters of all time, and he just retired too early. Because his wins are already better than any. You know? I don't know Khabib's lightweight, but prime max, prime fucking, oh yeah, you know, maybe not prime both, but pretty close, you know? I think those are better than Ally fucking Quinta. So. A little interesting to think about, I guess. Yeah, he probably beats Oliveira. I'd wager he probably fights Dustin off a win. Gaethje maybe off a win. Probably Gaethje after a win. Because I could see like Gaethje, Armin, close or something. Maybe Patty. Maybe fights like one legit contender. Oh, fuck. But, yeah. Just sucks we won't have Patty for that much longer. Or Patty. Ilya. Chandler was a punching bag almost every fight. I think when Patty fights Justin or Armin, we're gonna see if he can even come close to beating Ilya. Yeah. I mean, he's rapidly improving, and he is taking a lot of, like, time to improve. Or, not taking a lot, he's taking a lot of shit seriously now. He's got a kid and everything. But Patty is just like before he fought, I want to say Jared Gordon, he was just like shows up to the gym, really good at jiu-jitsu, and just a genetic freak because he can blow up to 220 and cut all the way to 155 when he wants. And then after that Jared Gordon thing, he gets injured, he's on like a year layoff. You know, he's in MMA Guru's chat, you know. And now all of a sudden it's like he's taking shit seriously. So I do think he'll reach a wall, but it is just like, which wall is it, you know? Like, if you ran him through Justin, Dustin, and Armin, he loses to one of those, in my opinion, guaranteed. But, like, that's just a lightweight sort of run. But I think Ilya probably does smoke all three. So, that's kind of where I see him right now. But, yeah, we do have to see him against, like, a legit thing. But, again, the problem is a lot of the old lightweight guard is getting older now. Like, Oliveira, I think, is turning 36. You know, by the time he fights Patty, it might be, you know, 37, 38. People are going to be like, he's too old. Dustin, I think, is 37. Justin, I think, is like 36, 37. And Chandler's what, like 38, 39? So it's like Chandler's not that far off of them, you know? So it'll be interesting. I mean, Brian Ortega's moving up apparently as well, so we might see like, you know, Brian Ortega fucking Patty Pena or something. Brian Ortega, Armin Sarukian maybe? Hey, maybe I cracked the code. For #1 contender. And if Ortega loses, just cut him. Get him out of here. Don't need to see that bum again. You know? Let him go break his beak somewhere else in that fucking cave. Whatever his stupid quote was. Yeah. Chimaev beats Rikas? Hell no. Hell no. DDP is winning by a headbutt KO, alright? He will find a way to just beat the living shit out of Chimaev. You know? He's the king of Africa for a reason. You know what I mean? Nah, I do think he's, like, Drekus will probably have one of his best performances against Hamzat. I think we're going to see in round 1, Drekus is going to shoot a takedown within the first minute, get the takedown, you know, have a little bit of a dominant position on Chimaev, and then they get back to their feet, and Chimaev might start diving, and then you see great sprawls from Drekus. And then towards the end of the round, you're seeing Chimaev against the fence just getting his ass fucking whooped by DDP. Round 1 goes by, Chimaev's gassed to fuck. Round 2 starts. Chimaev tries to take down. Drekus sprawls it really well, and then just fucking beats the shit out of Chimaev. Ground and pound TKO. Maybe even a sub, to be honest. Drekus would try to go for a sub. Like a Darce or something. I could see it. People forget, man. The only man to take Drekus to a decision was Sean Strickland. Yeah, I think Chimaev gets smoked. But I don't know what the odds are, but I'm pretty sure the odds are going to be like Pick'em. I don't think they look like that. Can Chimaev win? Sure, but that's going to be within the first round. I don't think he's beating him in the first round. I think Drekus is just too Drekus to win. Or to lose, you know? Like, you can't beat him, you know? He's got the judge's plot armor, because I thought Strickland was the first fight. And then he's got fucking... He's got like the perfect MMA cardio, and that he's always tired, like he's always on 1% gas tank, but that 1% is refreshing so fast that he'll never reach 0, and he's just always gassed and just always going 100%, you know? And Chimaev got fucking knocked down by Burns, like what, 2-3 years ago? Almost 4 years ago now? And Chimaev always shows up with fucking injuries and fragile bones breaking the fucking... What was it, the Usman fight? He broke his hand or something? That guy's getting clowned on, mate! We all know the Robert Whittaker win was a fluke. No one cares, you know? Joshua Van will be champ one day. Do I think he will? Yeah... Don't get me wrong, he looks really, really good against these unranked fighters, but he did get shinned against Charles Johnson. I know it's like, you know, it happens to every fighter. His volume looks good, but he's looking like a little bit of a power problem, you know? He's like if you took Max Holloway striking and paired it with the takedown defense of... Merab, I guess. And then but he is just missing like one thing, you know? And correct me if I'm wrong. Is it he's flyweight, right? Joshua Van. It's got to be flyweight. Damn, he's only 23. Holy fuck. I thought this guy was at least like 27. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's flyweight. I don't think he'll be a champion one. I think he'll end up like Song Yadong. You know, he'll be like the Song Yadong at flyweight. Or I guess like the Brandons. Like he'll be the gatekeeper. Because the problem will be when someone does get his back, you know? Because we haven't seen his scramble ability yet, and I'm sensing he is the type to kind of give his neck pretty easy. Because he probably won't be used to someone on his back, and then when someone's finally on his back, it's like, it's gonna look easy. It's like Pantoja, you know? Who else? Like, I'd like to see him against, like, Steve Erceg next, maybe. If Steve Erceg is even still in the UFC. He will kill these, like, bums at flyweight, though. Like, the Matt Chanels and the fucking, Jimmy Flicks, you know? Like, he's gonna slaughter them. But I don't think he beats like the Brandons right now, and I don't think he beats like the, you know, Pantoja. Kai Kara France would be questionable because Kai Kara France is a thick dude. Like matchups like those, I think he's kind of cooked. So we see more. But, you know, his opponent isn't bad either. It's Bruno Silva, right? Bruno Silva is a fucking, like, this is where we're gonna see if Joshua Van has what it takes to like scrap it out. You know, like he is really good, but Bruno Silva was sort of finding his way on fucking Manel Cap pretty well. People forget, man. That was a close fight, you know? And Manel Cap did win via nut shot, but to be fair, Silva did cheat as well. I'm not like that overly upset about it, but it is just like Cap did cheat, you know? So we'll see if like this Bruno Silva guy is just gonna cheat his way and beat Joshua Van, or if Joshua Van just smokes him. You know? But he is young as fuck, so I do think, you know, 28, 29, he'll probably still be in the UFC, and he'll probably be somewhere in the top 10. But I think he keeps that top 5. Looking good though. It's looking like a promising flyweight, and that's very rare in the UFC these days. You know, we don't get too many flyweights that are actually looking really good everywhere. I guess except for, what's his name? Except for grappling. Erceg's downfall was kind of sad. Yeah. I mean, I was never a big Pizza Boy fan. I remember when a lot of people were picking him against Pantoja. It was a close fight, but I thought it was a clear 3-2 Pantoja. And then when, like, you know, you had the Gurus fucking crashing out, that it was a bullshit robbery and all this, I was just like, yeah, kind of just coping. And then when he got Shin Sakai, that was kind of where I was just like, this guy doesn't deserve to really be in the top 15, you know what I mean? Like, he is good, but he is, like, dumb. Like, in his Brandon, because his best win, you know, his best win's what, Matt Chanel? He had, like, 2 fights, and then he got a fucking title shot. So it's kind of, it was a sad downfall, but it's, like, one of those kind of, could have saw it coming, you know what I mean? Relatively unproven. Oh, he slept Matt Chanel. Whoa, you know? Welcome to the club. Close championship fight, though. And then he just gets starched. And then he shows up short notice to fight fucking Brandon after getting starched. Like, why? And then he literally said, I don't have a game plan, you know? I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna do my best, you know? What are we doing? You know what I mean? The Brandons are the gatekeepers. That's like, yeah, I'm gonna fight Neil Magny. I have no game plan. You know, we'll go in there and see what happens. You know what I mean? Like, you don't do that in the UFC. You know? It's just brain dead. Like, there's no reason to do something like that. You know what I mean? So, it is sad, but it's kind of like it deserved in a way. Not because of, like, he's a bad person or anything like that. It's just, that's what happens when you're dumb, you know? You get starched, you take a short notice fight against fucking Brandon Moreno. Not really the wisest decision, especially for flyweight. And I think Brandon just beat, what's his name? Amir Albazi, like, before that too. So Brandon Moreno was back on a win streak. And he had another close fight with Brandon. Like, it's just, he did everything in backwards order. Like, he fought bums, fought for the title, fought a #1 contender, or fought, like, a fight, like a top 5 ranked fight in Kai Kara France, then fought a #1 contender after that. Like, he did everything in the reverse. But, do you think Patchy Mix will do good in the UFC? I'll be honest, I don't know shit about Patchy Mix. I haven't seen it. I don't think I've seen one fight from him. So I'm on the Mario Bautista side. A lot of people are talking about how he's like the bee's knees. So I guess we'll see. But, yeah, I don't know shit about him. Like, is he good? Like, I don't know. I couldn't tell you a damn thing. He looks a little bit like, he looks like a clone of Vicente Luque with a little bit of Paulo Costa DNA. Is that just me? You know? A little bit of Raul Rosas somewhere in there. You know what I mean? So, I guess we'll see. But, yeah, I'm on the Bautista side. And Bautista's an underdog, which is kind of crazy to me. But, you know, maybe this Patchy Mix guy is like the real deal. I don't know. So I'm interested to see what happens there. I think the only guy from another promotion that I've seen before the UFC was MVP so far. And that's just because MVP went to fucking war with a bunch of guys. And had sick performances. You know? So I'm sort of sitting in the same position with like the Pitbull stuff. Like, I heard this guy's good. I haven't seen him do anything good. So I'm curious what happens, you know? Fucking alien flower. Fucking corn on the cob like a motherfucker. But yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited for 316. You know? A lot of good fights on that side. Joe Pyfer, Kelvin. I want to see Joe Pyfer. I reckon Joe Pyfer. And listen, I'm not a gambling man most of the time, but I reckon Joe Pyfer gets a sub. You know? Calvin sucks. Sean Brady submitted him. Sean Brady, Joe Pyfer train together. I think it'll be easy picking. Joe's a young dude. Just coming off a knockout. I think after he got a knockout in the UFC, he went for a sub right after. Telling ya, the signs are there. But who knows? Joe could just shit the bed again, to be honest. Gets eye poked and just quits. That would be funny. No fraud checking, it will be as satisfying as watching fucking Bo Nickel get fraud checked. That's something everyone in the community can agree, you know? Like, some people are like, oh, you know, Umar losing, it's good to he broke his hand, you know? You know? As Umar fans are finding a tissue box for. But, oh, Travis got smoked. Patchy Mix, 21? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, let me see. I literally don't know shit about him. Patchy Mix. No love. Oh yeah, he copied Garbrandt's fucking thing. Yeah, he's one loss. He's beat Magomedov twice, you know? He's beat yeah, none of these names I recognize. But, you know, crazy win streak. Good shit to see, I guess. Did he end up beating the guy he lost to? No. It was a decision too. Interesting. He's young, right? 31? You know, looks okay. What the fuck is going on? Why can't I aim? But I don't know. I just it's almost like a surprise gift when I see these fighters from outside the UFC come to the UFC, you know? Because I just watched UFC, so when I see like Patrice Pitbull, you know, almost knock out Yair Rodriguez, or almost submit Yair Rodriguez, it's like, whoa, yo, this guy's actually good, you know? So it's almost like, whoa, a new contender out of nowhere, you know? So if Patchy Mix does well and I get my pick wrong, it is what it is, you know? But he looks sick. Or it looks like he could be sick, I guess. Why are none of my Alright. Yeah, 21. You know, you gotta be 20-0. You know, Khabib was 20-0 when he came to the UFC. No, I'm kidding. But, yeah. I'm excited to see. Because 316 is looking really good. That's what, like the fourth fight? Patchy Mix versus Bautista? I think it is. Gotta be on the main card. Be interesting to see. Oh, fucking Chomper. MVP did do very well in the UFC, and I knew he would. I've gotten every one of his fights right, except for the Ian Gary one, which he was robbed. Nah, I rewatched it. Ian Gary did win the third, but alright, he did whip Kevin Holland, almost exactly like I said he would. And then he beat Shara Bullet, or whatever his name is. Hey, sweetie, what's going on, brother? Hope everything's going well on this Thursday night for me. Why are my abilities not working? What the fuck? Happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Alright, brother. Hope everything's going well. Yeah, MVP did phenomenal. MVP is doing phenomenal in the UFC. Went up a weight division, fought arguably the scariest Russian at 185, and whooped his ass. Like I said, late night with the go. I'm good right now. Good to hear. Good to hear. I'm not the go yet, you know. I'm like one of those early prospects, you know, in the content world. I will become the GOAT, but for the moment, we stay humble. You know, we get the content, we do the streams, we get back into the biz, you know what I mean? Now I can't jump, bro. What is going on with this game? Anyways, what the... Let me try respawning again. Yeah, MVP is doing really good in the UFC. I'm happy, you know? Megamind, things are looking up. The Skull of Nimsakwe, my go, alright? I always just cap this still alive. Oh my god. Yeah. Do you do any martial arts? I did Muay Thai for a year and Jiu-Jitsu for about 3 months. But I've been off for about a year, and that's mainly just due to illnesses and injuries and shit. Pretty much. But, yeah. I love Muay Thai. I was watching a lot of 1FC. So if some of those fighters bring over to MMA, that'd be sick, but I don't see it happening anytime soon, unfortunately. A lot of the 1FC guys, their names are just like retarded, and then they're just all like really good, and it's hard to differentiate, you know? Like they fight like 50 times a fucking card, you know what I mean? Like those guys are fucking psychopaths. And Muay Thai doesn't transition well in MMA, but some Muay Thai strikers can do it, so I think we'll see stuff like that. What the fuck is going on? What's going on with that Torchwood's face? What the fuck? Anyways. Yeah. Once I'm healthy, I'll be back into the Muay Thai, hopefully. Yeah, Muay Thai is really fun. I enjoy it a lot. Yeah, I watched a lot of 1FC back in the day, aka a year ago. And now I'm pretty much just a UFC guy. Because it is kind of like... It's hard to get into multiple... It's like when you watch NBA and then you also watch like college basketball, you know? For me, it's just too much. I'm more of just like, I want to see the peaks of the peaks. And UFC's kind of just the peak. You know, sometimes it doesn't feel like it is. Fucking Aaron Blanchfield, AC Barber main event. All right. This summer is stacked. Even the fight nights are amazing. Yeah, man. People forget, man. UFC just needs some time to cook. Because what's even after? What is it? Hill, Leo? I don't even know what's after that, but let me actually see. What are we looking at for? UFC. What do we got? Buckley Usman after 316. Khalil. Oh, and we got Ilya Charles this month. I forgot about that. Holy shit. Lewis Tallison. Yeah, really. Yeah, it exists. You know. Max Dustin. That's gonna be a good one. A Marvin co-main event. Robert Whittaker, Reiner de Ritter. Okay, you know we're cooking. Amir Tatsuro Taira. You know Japan will be happy. Yeah, we're cooking, you know? We're cooking. But they just need to make sure we're still cooking, alright? Derek Lewis, Tallison, Texera, I'll let slide. Because someone's probably getting finished. We're not gonna have a Jolton Almeida 5-round fucking boring snooze fest against Derek Lewis. Someone's probably getting finished in that fight. But there needs to be like a petition or something to make sure that UFC never does a card as bad as Aaron Blanchfield versus Macy Barber. There's got to be like some sort of legal ramifications around that, you know? Or like the petition to strip John, like we gotta get a petition for no more shit, garbage ass fucking fight nights, you know? A fight night bare minimum, main card has to be at least 3 to 4 ranked fights for the men's division. June is crazy? Yeah, this month is insane. Bro, yeah, wow. We're getting O'Malley Merab, Khalil Hill, and Ilya Charles, and Buckley Usman. Insane. Two events in 1 month, and I don't think there's a break. I think like right after this card, we're getting fucking thing as well. We're getting Buckley Usman, which is gonna be sick. I'm really excited. I have a buddy of mine who's really high on Usman for some reason, but I'm pretty high on Buckley. I think Buckley smoking Usman. I think it'll look like worse Wonder Boy, like a worse version of Wonder Boy versus Buckley. Where Buckley's just whooping Usman every round. We must defend the point, lads. No one shall capture it. But yeah. I'm hoping Hill can come back, man. I'm hoping Hill beats Khalil. I'm so sick of the Khalil glaze. And Jamal Hill's younger. People forget, man. Jamal Hill's the prospect. Fuck. I don't know. You think Usman loses this fight? Yeah. Like, I was gonna say I get why people are picking Usman, but I really don't, man. I just think Buckley's gonna be better everywhere. Like, he's so underrated. Now, he is kind of chinny, to be fair, but I mean, are we gonna act like a 38-year-old Kamaru Usman isn't? You know what I mean? But yeah, I've got a buddy of mine who's really fucking high on Usman, and he thinks it's gonna be like easy money, and I'm telling him, like, buddy, don't bet that fight. Like, even if you are on the Usman fight, I wouldn't be betting that fight. But if you're on the Buckley fight, yeah, buddy, But he's probably way too big of a favorite now. He's probably an insane favorite, if I had to guess. Gotta be like minus 300 plus at this point. But yeah, that's a sick fight though. Because Usman did have a really good showing against middleweight Hamzat. So, like, Buckley could lose the fight. But I'm like 85-90% that Buckley wins. That was almost perfectly timed. Fucking scientist. Yeah, I'm really hoping Khalil Roundtree wins against, or I'm really hoping Hill wins against Khalil Roundtree. Fuck Khalil Roundtree. Bye, baby bitch. I want to see him get flatlined. I want to see him smoked. I want revenge for what he did robbing Dustin Jacoby. I'm blowing up fucking the Dexter copies. I think that was someone else, but still. Revenge for the fucking knee stomp that or the oblique kick or whatever they call it. Fuck out of here. But I do think Buckley Usman will be like an entertaining fight. Like, it's not gonna be them looking at each other and then Buckley just like knocks him out randomly. Buckley's peak is when like a lot of fighters are really good in and out, like MVP or like Max Holloway and shit. They're really good at like getting in, bop bop bop, and then getting out. Or like Ilya. Ilya's really good at that. Buckley has sort of like that Ilya style, but he full commits with everything he does, and like that's where he gets into trouble sometimes. And I think he learns he needs to fully commit, because I think that's what fucked him in his fight against Kevin Holland when he got knocked out. I think he committed, and then he was like, oh shit, I need to back out, and he just kind of fucking tripped over himself a little bit. Not like literally, but figuratively. And he got shinned and he got caught with the shin. Yeah, I think it'll be a sick fight. You know, Buckley's really good. He could be, you know, he could be welterweight champion. You know, he's pretty fucking good. You know, I like JDM, but you know, I really like him. We'll see. Did you think JDM was going to beat Bilal? No. I thought Bilal was probably going to get in the back a few times, get a lot more takedowns than he did. Didn't get that. But you know what? I'm happy JDM won. It's not like I'm a Bilal glazer or anything. It's not like I had money on Bilal or anything. None of that. I just thought JDM was kind of too exposable on the ground because of his Gilbert Burns performance. And I respect the fuck out of Gilbert Burns, but you know, a more dominant grappler I think Bilal is. But I feel like the Sean Brady fight should have been an example where I could have been like on the JDM side. Because Bilal has this thing where against people who are good grappling, he'll just not grapple. Like Burns, even the same thing. He stood and bang with Sean Brady, so probably thought he could do the same thing against JDM. You're not doing that to JDM. Now, JDM could still get submitted by like Islam, but I thought both JDM's performance and Bilal's performance shocked me. Like, I was jaw dropped at that fight. That fight was fucking amazing. You know, that might be fight of the year, to be honest with you. Depending on how fights go, but it was a sick fight. It was literally non-stop, back and forth from both fighters for 5 rounds straight. You know, I think both fighters threw like what 300 strikes plus each. Yeah, that's insane. Or sorry, landed. Like, it was insane. You know, and JDM has that sort of like DDP fucking gas tank where even if he reaches like 1%, he's never going below that, you know? He's always throwing with everything he's got, even in the 5th. Like in the 5th, when Bilal was on top of him, and JDM just fucking pushed him off, I was like, yo, this guy's a savage. this guy might be fucking next welterweight go, you know? But it was a sick fight. Little bit disappointing that he couldn't finish a guy like Bilal, who's known to not really have the greatest chin, and known not really for striking, you know? But that was like the best Bilal, I think, in the fucking universe. I don't think there was a better Bilal ever. And I think JDM whooped his ass for 5, well, not 5 rounds, but whooped his ass in 4 of those 5 rounds. I also did think it was a lot closer than a lot of people said. Like, a lot of people were saying it was clear JDM 4-1. I thought it was way closer, 3-2. You know? And I was like, you could argue, you know. This round, you know, JDM came out, but it's close, man. It's close. That's why I'm worried about him against Islam, but it is so. Sky's the limit with JDM, and he's young, and he's talented. Great shit. Kinda sad to see Burns get an ass whooping by Morales. Yeah. That was the saddest time I was ever right in a prediction, I think. 'Cause I literally, I was predicting it, and closer to the fight, I was thinking like, bro, Burns might just get injured or something in the first round, and it's a round 1 TKO. And I was so confident in it, I almost bet money on just Morales by TKO, purely because I thought something weird was gonna happen. But Burns just literally just quit after getting rocked pretty bad. Not even rocked, like he got hit on the guard, just didn't like taking it. He threw back once, and then Morales did the same shit, and Burns was just like, yep, I'm 40. I gotta quit. I was like, man, fuck, man. Like, I had Morales winning, but I didn't want him to win like that, man. Especially because Morales is also one of these, like, sort of unproven prospects. I would have loved to see Morales go 5 with Burns, you know? Or even, like, 3 or 4 rounds with him, just to see the grappling, see a little bit more striking from him. Because so far, it's like he's got a few solid decisions. But, you know, the sort of pity elbow KO when he had on Neil Magny. But yeah, Burns just kind of quit. And boy Kano was really high on Burns, being like, yeah, let me tell you something, brother. Burns is going to ragdoll this guy, brother. But it really happened that way, you know? So, it was really sad to see. I mean, you know, some fighters just get old and they need to retire. And I think Burns is there. I do think Burns should retire if he's not already out of the UFC. This is rough. Yeah, that was like probably the saddest I was right moments, you know? It's like if you had money on Ilya KO on Volk, and like you witnessed it, and you're like, man, I won money off that, but fuck, that was painful, you know? I think Morales has a lot of potential. He does. He's young, and he's... If there's something to take away from that Gilbert Burns fight, it is that Morales is like this is the new guard. You know, like, this is the new way the UFC is. All the old guard of UFC, they're sort of, like, shorter for their divisions, and they're stockier and everything. The new guard are tall, rangy strikers, or tall, rangy grapplers, shit like that, you know? Like, the new era, everyone is basically Charles Oliveira at lightweight. Like, they're just big, barely can make weight, you know? Like, Brian Battle, Randy Brown at fucking welterweight, stuff like that, where it's just like they're tall, rangy dudes that are dangerous everywhere. That's how you get far. The processes, you know? JDM, a little bit lesser of an example, but welterweight's a steep division, to be fair. Like, Buckley's probably a good example of, like, the Dustin Poiriers, where they're kind of just shorter, stockier dudes for their divisions, but he's like the only one. But Morales is interesting because Morales can go really far. Yeah, when Volk won the belt back, I was happy. I was kind of pissed because I was like, how the fuck does he come off 2 KOs back to back at his old age and beat the killer in Diego Lopez? Like, I was pissed because I got my pick wrong. But I was also just like, oh my god, Volk might be the GOAT. You know, like, could you imagine if Volk moves up, fights Ilya, and beats Ilya? Like, that'd be crazy. But it's sick for Volk, and I don't think anyone like beats him at featherweight. You know, Diego Lopez I think was his most dangerous matchup, and I don't think anyone even comes close to Lopez's danger on the ground and on the feet. You know, so I think Volk might be champ for a while. I think he might retire maybe even in a couple fights. I really hope they don't do that Yair fight. That Yair fight would depress me. Because they would literally just be Yair getting fucking schooled. Again. And I just don't want to see a privileged ass motherfucker like Yair get the... It really should be Yair Lopez. I don't know why the fuck they're not doing that, but... Fucking annoying. The way the UFC's going about that. They really better not do Yair for the belt again. Where's the champ going? Yeah, when Volk won, it was sick though. It was like I'm a fan of old guard. Like Edson Barbosa is probably one of my more favorited fighters. All of his fights are sick except for that Lerone Murphy stinker. But it was just like, god damn it. Why'd you have to defy all odds and become one of the greatest fighters to ever touch the sport? You little nugget, you know? I was pissed because he was so good, you know what I mean? What do you think about pound for pound rankings? I think if I haven't looked at it in a while. I think if Jones is on it right now, it is complete and utter bullshit and should be removed. I also think it should be monitored by the owner of the UFC. Or, yeah, I think it should be monitored by the, like, not, it should be monitored by Dana White, but it should be monitored by the person who owns UFC, if you get what I mean. Because Dana White would obviously glaze the fuck out of John Jones and put him at #1 for no fucking reason. Because he hasn't fought in over a year, but... I do think, like, the owner of the company should have a say in the pound-for-pound rankings. Like, they own the company and, like, where the fighters are, you know? Or at least the matchmakers. But I don't, like, disagree with it too much, you know? I'll take a look at it real quick, because this game's gonna be fucking easy. UFC. Let's see. Islam #1. Makes sense. John Jones #2. Bullshit. Ilya #3. I think Ilya should be above Jones. Yeah, I think Ilya might even be #1, to be honest with you. Merab #4 should be above Jones, but yeah, that's fine. Dricus #5. Above Ankalaev, I think is fair. Volk at #7. Ooh, that's so nice to see, actually. Seeing Volk in the top 7. That's actually really nice to see. Pereira at #8. I think he should be higher than Volk. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. JDM 9, that's fine. Pantoja 10, yeah, that's fine. Aspinall 11. Aspinall should be above Jones. Just saying. Max Holloway 12. I don't think Max Holloway should be on the rankings. Bilal 13. O'Malley 14. Oliveira 15. Weird. Feels like the bottom 5 shouldn't exist, except for, I guess, Aspinall and, like, Pantoja, but a little weird. Yeah, I think majority fine. Like, I think out of 15, I'd probably remove 3 of them, but or change 3 of them. I don't mind it. John Jones just shouldn't be on it though. Like he's not an active fighter, and it's looking like he's about to retire. Like, they also need to like monitor their shit way better. Honestly, the pound for pound rankings isn't so bad when you look at some of these fucking ranking divisions. Bro, I think they still have. Let me look at featherweight. They still have Max Holloway, Ilia Topuria, and Brian Ortega all ranked at featherweight when they've all said they're moving up. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. So I think they need to monitor it like, way better than they are. Yeah, it's not like egregious or anything. Like, Islam #1 I think makes sense, but I don't think he's like one of the best fighters of all time. I just think right now he's pound for pound #1. Like, I think Alex Pereira should be pound for pound #1. Or Alex Pereira can be counted as one of the best athletes of all time, combat sport athletes of all time, because of what he's done in such a short amount of time. At his age too. You know, especially because of the way his fights are gonna age. If Hill wins his next fight and Yuri becomes champ because he beats Magomed, if Pereira retires or whatever's going on with Pereira, you know, it could be interesting. Ilya needs to be at first on pound for pound because Islam's last fight was against Moicano, and we all knew what will happen. I was so mad when Armin pulled out a day before the fight. Yeah, it was bullshit. Like, that fight is good. What the fuck? I can't even menu. Alright, that's weird. Yeah, like the thing with the thing with Islam being #1, like in hindsight it makes sense. Because he does have 2 wins over Volk. Even though one is kind of like, you know, short notice bullshit, and the other one was really close, where Volkanovski was even kept as pound for pound #1 because it was that close. But he did beat Dustin Poirier. And what was the other one he beat? Moicano, Dustin Poirier. Oh, and he did beat Oliveira. You know. So it is like, I get it, you know what I mean? So, I get why he's there, but Ilya knocking out Volkanovski and Max Holloway alone back-to-back, that should just prioritize over everything right now. Unless Pereira knocks out Magomed in the rematch, that happens in fucking probably October, I feel like Ilya undisputably should be pound for pound #1, especially if he beats Oliveira. If he beats Oliveira, I think Ilya for sure should be pound for pound #1. But yeah, little interesting to see how they do the pound for pound list. And by interesting, I mean bullshit. Because they don't account for like shit like that, you know. When you chin someone like Holloway, that's not only like, oh, you just beat someone on the pound for pound list. That's, you just knocked out fucking Max Holloway, you know? Like, that should be taken into account. Like, that's insane. And I know it's like, if Holloway gets chinned in his next 3 fights, it's not the same, but it is like, that's fucking impressive. You know? Like, if Islam head kick KO'd Volkanovski, like in the rematch the first time, he's pound for pound #1, active Jones or inactive Jones. He just knocked out Volkanovski, even if it's a weight division up in the first round. You know, if that was full camp, you know, without the circumstances around the second rematch. If that was like first fight, head kick KO in the first, that's #1 pound for pound. I don't give a fuck. When you're beating some of the greatest fighters of all time, like, that matters a lot. Or the greatest fighters for their divisions. That's why I think, like, Magomed being as high as he is, that's fine, because he did just beat Pereira. Even if it was close, and arguably a robbery, it was, you know, It was close, but he did just beat one of the greatest fighters of all time, arguably, you know? It's hard to top what John Jones did at light heavyweight, but, you know, Pereira could do it if he wants to stay till he's 40, so we'll see. We'll see how he ends his career. Is the game gonna kick me ever, or am I just gonna sit here on the screen because the game doesn't know how the fuck lobbies work? Well, looks like I'm stuck. Yeah. Pound for pound list, or the rankings, I think are bullshit. Like, they need to update this shit, bro. Shit's ass. Dustin versus Islam was a competitive fight. Ilya was dominating every championship fight. I mean, technically, Ilya wasn't dominating. He did knock out Volkanovski, and he did knock out Max Holloway, and those are great wins. But he did lose the first to Volkanovski in the fight. He won the second, alright, but he did lose the first round. And then, against Max Holloway, he, I think they were 1-1. 1-1, or it was like 2-1 Max on the cards. I could be wrong. It wasn't like a domination. It was fairly competitive in those fights until Ilya got that KO. It just felt like it was a domination because Ilya was hunting for a KO, and he got the KO every time. But the Islam-Dustin Poirier fight, it was close in moments. But he also did finish Dustin in a way no one's finished him via the Darce choke, which Dustin Poirier said he couldn't be submitted by. So it's like plus aura there, but it's also like, you know, congrats, you subbed Dustin Poirier. Who did that? Oh, Khabib? Oh, wow. Big surprise. You know what I mean? So it is like, you know, you can kind of argue both ways why one should be higher than the other. I get why Islam's above Ilya. I just think Ilya's wins are better. Like, Islam has more wins, but those wins are kind of ass in hindsight. Like a day notice Moicano. Dustin Poirier after one win. Come on now. Short notice Volkanovski. Come on, bruh. Oliveira being dumb. Come on now. Kidding, obviously, but yeah. It's Islam always has like a weird narrative around every one of his fights, though. Like, he got the title shot off Bobby Green. Or it was either Dan Hooker. It might have been Dan Hooker. But before that, it was Bobby Green. Might have actually been Bobby Green. Now I'm curious. Hold up. Islam Makhachev. Pretty sure he actually got it off Bobby Green. Which is like, great, you know, but it was actually off Bobby Green. You know, that hasn't aged too well, you know. The Dan Hooker win is good though, so I'll give him that. Dan Hooker wins the rematch. Actually, wait, yo, Dan Hooker might be champ. I could see Dan Hooker beating Ilya. Just saying. I think Dan Hooker's got better chances than Dustin. But, yeah. Yeah, Islam's always got weird circumstances around every fight. Or if it's not weird circumstances, it's like... No, it is just weird it's 10 days short notice, I think, what's his name? Dan Hooker. And then I think Bobby Green, it was a fallout opponent or something. Like, bro, it's every fight you got something weird about it. You know? But they are, like, when he's done his career, and we're looking at this, like, 5 years later, everyone's just gonna be looking at the names, you know? Nobody's gonna give a single fuck about, like, there was 10 days short notice and everything. Like, we will, you know what I mean? But, yeah. That's what we call Dana White privilege. It is definitely a privilege, let me tell you. But yeah. That Khabib fucking privilege, you know? But yeah, it's kind of interesting. And bullshit. Because a full camp Moicano might genuinely give... A full camp, fully recovered Moicano might give, like, big problems for Khabib. But, like, genuinely. You know? And a rematch with Dustin Poirier? Does Islam win it? Like, these are the questions we ask after Islam gets a win. Getting a title shot after beating Green is crazy. In hindsight, this was, like, pretty much at the time I started watching and started hearing rumbles about the UFC. So I think Bobby Green was just outside top 5. Like, I think he may have been, like, 7 or 8. Maybe he was the 5th. You know? And he was getting in line for a title shot off a win or two. But it is crazy. I think it was also short notice Bobby Green. It wasn't just Bobby Green. You know? It was short notice Bobby Green. You know? People forget, man. Some fighters are just better in short notice. Look at Anthony Smith. Fucking Anthony fucking Lionheart Smith. Anthony No Heart Smith curl up in a ball and cry. God, that his performances are a treat. Yeah. That's something that also, like, unfortunately probably won't ever not happen in the UFC, where there's just privilege for fighters for certain reasons, by Dana White. You know, Adesanya getting a title shot after a loss to Strickland, getting dominated for 5 rounds, and he gets a title shot against DDP. Why? In what world? Does that make fucking sense? Like, you could ask ChatGPT that, like, 18 different ways, or 1,000 different ways, and give you the same result. Doesn't deserve title shot, but they gave him it anyways, and he got whooped anyways, and then he gets slept by a Mavov for karma. That was sick. Oh, that was so nice watching. Adesanya just getting fucking slumped out cold by a Mavov. So that was one of those ones where it's like, I was so happy I was wrong. I thought Adesanya was probably gonna find a way to win a decision against a Mavov. Nah, he just straight up fucking got slumped. I think Green should retire. He's a punching bag for everybody he fights. That KO from Ruffy was brutal. It was brutal. It's just like, bro, the Jalen Turner one, that one was also brutal. Arguably more brutal if you think about it. Like, Ruffy's was cool. Turner's was... That was just a killing for no reason. But then he goes out and he goes to war with Jim Miller. I know it's Jim Miller, 40-year-old, I get it, but, like, I still, like, that was a sick fight, you know? And he goes to war. Or he'll come back and he'll one-punch fucking Grant Dawson. You know what I mean? So you never know with Bobby Green. And you know, people forget, man. I did a video on Bobby Green should retire. That's mainly because I love Bobby Green, and I don't want his brain to be like DJ's pens, alright? TC is gonna be crazy. It will be, you know? Unfortunately. But, yeah. I'm a big advocator for Green should retire. Green is also up there on my favorite fighter list. But I respect it. He wants to go to war. I respect it. He doesn't like using his wrestling. But you are 40 years old, my brother. You know what I mean? You've made the money. You know? You got plenty of people around you that will make sure you keep that money. You know? Like, we don't need to be doing this, man. But he'll probably have 1 or 2 more. My guess, there'll be like decisions where he looks like he has brain damage, and then he'll just get cut. That'd be my prediction. But I do want him to genuinely retire. He's had so many good performances. but he's also had so many, like, you know, like, losing against Tony Ferguson and then needing to eye poke, headbutt knockdown with fucking Jared Gordon. You know, it's like the ref wanted to see Kareem die in that Turner fight, and he did. He literally did. There's no other excuse. Like, I don't know what that ref was smoking. I've rewatched that finish so many times, and every time I'm just like, how is this ref this dumb? Bro, that's another thing. Refs need, bro, we need a whole new fucking ref system. We need to get rid of the refs that are above the age of 40 and get all new refs. I'm tired of these fucking midgets that don't know what they're doing, these funky gear looking fuckers that have no idea what they're doing, the Mark Goddards who just like yelling at their fucking, you know, with Doumbé, it's over, it's over. Like, brother, what's over? He has glass in his foot, let him remove it. The fuck? You know? And I know that wasn't in the UFC, but, you know, it's just like shit like that. And Goddard's had some pretty bad performance, like stoppages as well. Like there was one that was like so bad. Oh, the Sean Woodson, wasn't that Herb Dean? I don't even think Herb's that good. A lot of people glaze him because of like JRE and, you know, other things. And he's good 70% of the time, but I feel like recently, man, it's just been bad. It might have been the midget for the Sean Woodson fight, but Herb's had some questionable ones as well, you know? Where either it's lasting too long, or it's just like he stopped it when he didn't even get knocked down, you know? So, it's a little questionable, a lot of these refs. I'd say the one with the funky looking beard is probably the best one. I can't even remember his name, but that one's pretty good. But like all the other ones need to be cut. Like every one of them. Or retaught. And because most of them are so fucking old, they can't be retaught. And I like their system that most of the refs have fighting experience. So it makes it like, you know, they can get into the fighter's mindset a little bit better. But, you know, especially when they get to their eye poke. What was the Johnny Walker one? Was that Mark? Oh, where are you? Oh, it's a desert. And he just stopped the fight. Was that Mark? Or was that might have been Herb, to be honest. I can't remember. The Johnny Walker Ankalaev first fight. Because that one was terrible. Johnny Walker was fine. He just didn't know the name of the place, and he's from a different country, so he probably didn't understand English that well. Which normally he doesn't, because he's literally talked about how he's learning English and shit on his like Instagram and stuff. So it's just like, bro, these refs need to get their shit together. They're like 35% of why the UFC is being so shit now. Like another 35 is the matchmaking, you know, fucking like 10% with fighters. You know, another 10% because of rules and shit. The refs are a big part on why the UFC is like so shit recently. Like they're either stopping fights way too early or way too late. Or they'll just stop the fight for no fucking reason. You know, like what are we doing? The Sean Woodson, Danny Ige one's a prime example. Sean Woodson would have been robbed for sure, but it's still like brother, let them fight. There was another one that was like, I think the fighter was down 2 rounds. Oh, the McCall Olin Jachuk. I think that one was Herb Dean. Where McCall had his arm break, and he didn't tap, and he was like fighting positions and shit. And I think it was Herb who just stopped the fight. Like, if you wanted the fight stopped, you would have tapped, you know? And I get it, it's like fighter safety and all that garbage, but it's like, really, you know? If McCall wants to go to war with one arm, let him go to war with one arm and just knock down Kevin Holland. It's fucking, it's annoying with these refs sometimes, you know? Like, sometimes it's just, it feels like they have money on the fight, just like judges. Maybe ChatGPT might be a better judge. Who knows? You know. Give them the rule sets and parameters and shit. Such a pain in the ass to watch UFC in Europe. I gotta be awake till 6 in the morning. I did that a few times. I've watched every single card for the past like 3 to 4 years. I did that a few times for the Chinese cards. Bro, when it hits that 4 a.m., I feel you, brother. Or when it hits that 4 a.m., your eyes are struggling, a knockout happens, and you're just like, that was cool. But I can't overreact right now because I'm so fucking tired. I feel you. That's rough. It's like if you had to work a night shift 1 time a month, or 1 time a week, you know? Like, that's rough. But, yeah, I don't even know how the fuck they'd fix that. And their time zone shit, like when they go to China and stuff, and it's like 6 a.m. my time, it's like the afternoon for them for some reason. Like, they're really bad at the time zone shit. Like, it seems like they can only get America's time right. Yeah, 6 in the morning is rough. The Peter Yan Figueiredo card, I was up till 6 a.m. I think I wanted to fucking put a bullet in my skull by the time they had that, like, doctor lady who knocked out the really tall chick. I can't remember their names. The fucking booms, yeah. But, yeah, I feel you, brother. That shit's rough. And then... Ugh. Especially if you had like money on a fight, like, and you have to wait till that 6 a.m. Yes. That's the thing that kind of sucks about doing videos about predictions. You almost tie yourself down to having to watch like garbage. You know? Like sometimes it's just I want to get up and I want to go fucking have a shower, go for a walk or whatever, come back, watch the main event. Can't do that now, you know? I made my predictions and I need to watch fucking, you know, what's his name? Costa versus Julian Erosa, you know? Or Erosa versus Darren Elkins, you know? I gotta watch it now. You know? It's like, fuck. But that fight was pretty good. But like, that type of... Jesus, like, this fight's gonna be a shit one. And you're like half asleep and shit. That's gotta be rough. Fuck. I missed all my shots. God damn it. And man, this week's cooking for fights. I'm super excited. I can't wait. After the fucking fight night we just had, man, I'm ready for anything. I pray fights don't get canceled. Like, if Khalil gets rescheduled again, I'll be very upset, but... Like, it can't be worse than the card we just fucking had. A 3-round main event with Gamrot, Ludwig Klein, a guy who's not even fucking ranked, for a main event. Like, are we serious? You know what I mean? Yeah, when the fights are in Abu Dhabi, they start around 7 p.m. Yeah, I think when the fights finish at like 7 p.m. I'm not sure like which ones would finish at 7 p.m. for you, but like for me 7 p.m. is like normal since I'm in Canada. Like a 7 p.m. start is normal, but when it finishes at like 7-8 p.m. that's the best. I can get like a breakdown. I can plan like maybe the next fight card, do the prediction there, and just chill for the next couple hours of the night. So I don't have to worry about it too much when I go to work and shit, you know? Because for me, average fight card, like the Las Vegas ones, like O'Malley's, I'll probably be up till 2 a.m. You know? So it's not as bad as 6 a.m. to be fair, but it is like, fuck. Like, I just want to chill after this, you know? Especially, bro, once O'Malley sleeps Merab in the first round, let me tell you. Alright? I want to be able to relax. Or like, oh, bro, when Corey Figgy happened, I wanted that fight. I was so hoping that fight ended in the first or second. Just because I was so fucking tired. And when it ended in the second, like after the first, I was like, God damn it, Corey. Just try to finish the fight, you know? But after fucking whatever happened with homie's knee, with Figueiredo's knee in the second, I was like, thank Christ. Reaction video, done, you know? Thank fuck. Because I work Sundays as well, so like, I'll watch Saturday's card, and then I have to get up the next day to go fucking work. It's ass, man. Sucks being a fucking, it sucks having a job, am I right? Fuck, man. You know? You gotta pay the bills these days. You gotta do what you gotta do. I miscalculated. God damn it. But yeah. What are these other cards actually? Or where are these other cards, I should say? Not rankings, UFC. Usman Buckley. So that's gotta be like somewhere in America. Jamal Hill Khalil ends at 3 p.m. Or I guess the main card starts at 3 p.m. I think is what it's saying. Where the fuck is this? $317 is undisclosed at the moment. Interesting. Yeah, what the fuck? You're telling me Jamal Hill, Khalil Roundtree is gonna finish at like 5 p.m. for me? That's a big day. It's almost too early. You know? I want it to at least be dinner time by the time I fucking finish watching the fights. Or I want to be finished my dinner by the time I'm watching the fights, you know what I mean? That's a little annoying, but a little odd. Yeah, that fight night was kind of ass. The Gamrot and Klein fight wasn't that bad. I need something after that ass fight night. Yeah, that fight night sucked ass. It was 9 fights. There was 1 good fight on the whole card. And the main event pulled out last second, so you didn't even get the benefit of like, okay, I can plan the next like 2 hours. No. You had to sit there, get ready, like I did, you know, get food and shit ready for a 25-minute boring fucking women decision. And then they cancel it, and you're like, yay! Oh, but now I got all this food I got fucking eat. And now it's like, well, now I'm too fucking locked out to get locked in, you know? And the Gamrot Klein fight sucked ass, in my opinion. It was good, I guess, but like, any of Gamrot's fights were more entertaining, you know? Fuck. That was like Pat Sabatini, Joe Anderson Brito, but at home, or on Team Move, you know? I guess a little bit better than that, but still, so fuck, you know? Fight night was so shit. 9 fights. Anyone who paid money for that, they should have been refunded for how shit that card was. And it's just a prime example on why, like, they should be fucking cutting prices. Like, Jesus, man. It's insane. Like, if you're telling me that card's $70, I'd rather die. But, you know, I watch, you know, of course I'm watching the fights legally, right? You know, I'm not, you know, pirating or anything. Who does that, you know? I ain't a scumbag, you know. I wouldn't watch on an Android box, you know. Not me personally, but I know people. Lorenzo predicts. Hey, brother, W stream needs a raid. Let's wrap this joint up. Need a raid? What do you mean? What's going on, Lorenzo predicts? Hope your night's going well, brother, on this fine Friday morning from where I'm at. Needs a raid. Talk about a Destiny raid? Like, what the heck? Staying awake all night, then paying $80 for pay-per-view is kind of diabolical. Yeah, man. Bro, those people who do that, you know, obviously me included, you know? Obviously me included. Jesus, it's rough. It's rough. You know? And imagine going to these events. Like, they have a lot of fight nights at Las Vegas and shit. Bro, imagine going to these events. Paying the $500 for the nosebleeds. Watching it. Watching that shit. And then end your stream. And send your viewers to me, please. I'll be honest with you. I have no clue how that works. I'll keep it a buck. I would if I could. I have no clue how that shit works. Maybe I'll look up a tutorial when I'm in the stream, but I'll probably be streaming for another like 40 plus minutes. We'll see. I gotta go to sleep early as well, because I gotta fix my fucking sleep schedule. Like, I know I can do raids and shit, but I have no idea how any of that works. And does that work on YouTube? I actually don't know. I've never seen, like, a raid on YouTube. Is that a thing? YouTube will probably teach me. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I hope your night's going well, Lorenzo. If that is your real name. Just kidding. Yeah. Bro, staying up till 6 a.m., paying $80 for each card. I love the UFC. I'm like, you know, I've watched every event for the past couple of years. I would not be a fan of the UFC if I had to do that. And the UFC wonder why it's losing to boxing and shit, you know? Like, fuck. Hey, but rumor has it, alright? I'm not saying I know someone who said this, okay? Let's just say I heard through the grapevine, alright? That they're working with Netflix, and the Netflix deal is going to happen when the Jones-Aspinall fight is fully signed. That's what they're waiting for, and then they'll move to Netflix. That's... Hey, you didn't hear from here, okay? You know, you didn't hear from me. But that's what the word on the street is, you know? You know, I might know a guy who knows a guy. You know, let's just say that. And one of those guys may or may not be my boss. But, you know, besides the point. What the fuck is that? But yeah. Fucking insane. Insane UFC prices these days. Bro, and if they increase the price of tickets and shit because of tariffs, I'm gonna lose my mind on the UFC. I don't know if they've already done it. That's fucked up. Gotta go to work. Have a great rest of your day. I'm so excited for 316. Peace, bro. Hey, take it easy, little Frosty. Alright? Alright, remember, it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Alright? Read that information as you will, but hope you have a good day, brother. Hope you have a good day at work. Good looking, coming to the stream, hanging out. I appreciate it. But yeah, hope the job goes well, you know? Stay away from drugs. Unless they're medicinal, alright? Okay. Yeah. GG's, brother. I just got fucked. Yeah. Yeah, the prices are fucking insane for UFC. I don't understand how they expect any regular job worker to even think about buying a pay-per-view. Like, that's insane. $80 a weekend, that's literally like half a paycheck, half an average worker's paycheck. You know? Do I want rent for the month, or do I want to fucking watch UFC? Insane. So retarded from the company to do that dumbass shit. Fucking cactus. I think it's like a couple hundred, isn't it, for the pay-per-views? That's insane. I'd actually lose my mind. Check the prices too. Insane prices. What the? Okay. Good teammate. Oh, work beacon. Oh, work beacon. Okay. Bullshit. Didn't hit me. Bugged the game. It's almost like this game's 10 years old. Khalil Roundtree Jr. versus Jamal Sweet Dream Hill. Bro, they need to increase their fucking production value too. Feels like they don't do shit to promote a fight these days. Oh, I did actually stun all of them. Get fucked. Welcome to the Super Show. If you say what you say you are, superstar. Fuck. This cacti. Actually, Lorenzo predicts, eh? Let me check out your channel, alright? Let me make sure you're live, you know? I think that's how rating works, doesn't it? Lorenzo predicts, eh? Not predicts, predicts. Predicts MMA. Okay. Okay. 1.8k subs. And you're live with 19 watching. Okay. Oh, this motherfucker's grinding. Alright, alright.
Oh, a little Verdi.
What the fuck? You're live streaming from your phone, watching your laptop? Alright, respect. Oh, we beat their ass. Alright, nice. Let me see. How to raid streamers on YouTube.
Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? I just wanted to show you
joking.
guys how to redirect or do a raid after you do a live stream. So YouTube just created a way for you guys to raid other streamers after you finished your stream. I just want to show you guys how to do that. Now
Just move this over.
They do call it a redirect instead of a raid, But there are a few things you need to do. First off, go into YouTube Studio and find the tab that says Settings and click on that. And then once you're there, you want to go down to Community.
I'm sorry, wait. What? The price of what? God damn, 110 schmeckles for that? Are you fucking kidding me? A new Mario Kart game in Canadian's 120 schmeckles? Fuck!
And then after that, scroll down until you see Live Redirects.
Oh, well.
And then you'll want to make sure that you have
Whoa, 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 whoa,
all
whoa. Lady, you're
channels
moving too
redirect
fast.
to
Whoa,
my
whoa, what?
tab that says Settings and click on that. And then once Studio and find the tab. They do call it a redirect instead of a raid. But there are a few things you need to do.
Actually, it's called a redirect.
Let me bring up this. Here we go. Holy hellfire, Batman! I got zombies again. Good. Oh, that was the god throw. I was gonna say, please don't hit me. Bump's alright. Oh, from downtown under. I've been spotted! Fuck. Alright, what was this?
Go into YouTube Studio and find the tab that says Settings and click on that. And then once you're there, you want to go down to Community. And then after that, scroll down until you see Live Redirects. And then you'll want to make sure that you have the all channels can redirect to my content clicked if you want all channels to do that, or just channels that you subscribe to can redirect to your content, or you can specify what channels you want to redirect to your content. So I like to have all channels to redirect to my content. And then once that is clicked and done, when you create your live, or while you're live, you can do this at any point in time. So I'm just going to create a quick one here. This is just one I have set up. When you get to the customization tab, you'll want to scroll down and you'll see redirect right here. Click add, and then you can either add one of your own videos, or you can search other channels and you can have them redirect to them. So I'm going to put the gaming here. So you just put that channel there, and so click next. So once that is done, and you do live stream, you'll redirect.
Okay, so I think I know how to do it now. So I'll probably redirect it after I'm done here. That's weird. I wonder why they call it redirecting instead of hate something like that. Oh, hello. Fuck right here. That's right. I'm the goat. What the hell? Oh, how unfortunate for you. Ooh, I'm smoked. Yeah. I was cooked! The tutorial I watched, just for the stream purposes, is this lady, and that's her YouTube. So, that's where the audio came from. Just in case, alright? I like to do my due diligence, alright? If I watch a video or something, I make sure I put the fucking creator, alright, in my streams and shit. I ain't a leech. Alright, I just fucking beam bombed. Bastard. What the fuck? Oh, that was perfectly timed. Got him, boys. Okay, I just got fucked. That was a perfect fucking sonic boom. I just looked at both. No. Oh, peek me. I want you to peek me. I want you. Okay, never mind. She's gonna be a bitch and hide behind the car. Be that way then, sunflower. Are we left in the dust? Goodbye. Okay. Fucking camo shot. Oh. God, I hate how the engineer just has his ass crack hanging out. Almost too really good. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Na, 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 na. Oh. Alright, and there's just a pussy in there. Come here, boy. Why do people use that beam bomb? That beam bomb is so ass. Come here, boy. Classic pea shooter just ignoring me. I get ganked by his whole fucking team. Jukes. Ankle's broken. Your ankles are nerve dust. Get him off me! Alright. What the fuck? Get back here, bitch. I ain't done with you. Where you going, boy? How are you? I was gonna say, how the fuck is that bitch alive? You just got starched. By the citron with the cat head. Get him off the point, lads. Go, my scientist brethren. Ooh, that was close. Oh my god. Ooh. No. That's like a one shot. Fucking helicopter. Chopzilla. Bro, what's all the electro fires, man? Oh, man. Shame, man. Fuck, man. Everyone's a fucking electro fire, man. Bro, there's just three sunflowers literally jerking each other off. What the fuck am I supposed to do? And then I have an agent pee up my ass. Pea silencer looking James Bond one be like a motherfucker. No! No! Fuck! Hello there. Oh! Down. Oh! Fuck! Fucking citron. 10-year-old game. Get a job! Even though that's what I'm doing. This game is good, man, to be fair. Why do I have so many of these? Left in the dust. How are those not hitting? Oh, I dare you to keep me fucking on. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I regret that. Never mind. And how careless we could be. And FX is also a really underrated music maker, I guess would be the term. Oh, hello. These shots were so fun. What the fuck? How does that Rose see me from there? Alright. This will definitely be my last. I didn't realize it was almost 1 AM. Holy shit. I just got exploded. That's actually a pretty cool mask. Is that Reg Rose? You're playing Reg Rose maxed out. Why? Why would you want to do that here? Yikes. That was a fucking shit show. It is Reg Rose. Why? Who hurt you? Where the teleporter is? No, I don't think so. Well, I'm gonna go find that teleporter. Oh. Oh, bullshit! What does that say? Zom Frat? Alright. Yeet. Oh, from down. God, I'm so good at that. Oh yeah, worth it. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Paw Buster. More like Ligma. Alright, I think we got this shit unlocked. Ain't no way we're letting this shit get captured in 3 minutes. Really? Dig the first thing I'm gonna say, get that peace silencer out of here. Ooh. I need a doctor. Well beat. Almost perfect. I'm so weak. That was perfect. I hear the silencer. It's on the other side. Oh, he's hurt. Oh, he's hurt. Oh. Oh no. Fuck. Where did I just get fucking dude from? Alright. Gatling? All the way in buttfuck Idaho? Alright. Get a job! Wow. Oh, that's level 10 on the engineer. Don't have to play his fucking character. I'm gonna say dog shit, but it's actually not that bad. Oh yeah, these are all my characters, so I can play whatever the fuck I want now. Engineer's done. Captain Deadbeard could be worked on. Imp. Forgot about the red imp. Got this shit, boys. Walk in. Oh yeah, I'm goated. Still got 2 songs to listen to. Fucking sombrero being on, using those and fuck. Okay. Oh, I almost got him too. That would have been. Why does this have to be so competitive? Bro, this game I'm gonna get like 60,000 coins, dude, so I don't even want to leave. But I can get it.
Bring it on.
Okay, never mind. That sunflower's killed me 5 times. I find that very hard to believe. This game's been going on for a while, so maybe. Get that chomper! How is he still alive? Brother, what the fuck is that thing made of? Centurion. Oh fuck. I did as much damage as possible. There's so many in there. Bro, fucking an end hunt from downtown was absolutely destroying. Like a fucking dude, bro. Who gooed me, bro? Hey, get this ice tea out of here, someone. Fuck, hit me. Fucking Rose, bro. This is the best Rose I think I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit. Anyone's cooked. I'm alive. Never mind. Time to call in the big boy. Fuck off me. Pea shooter. Got him. That was actually a 200 IQ play by me. No assist for that? This is game racist. Back here, IQ. I ain't done with your ass. I got assist for that? Alright. Don't worry, team. I'll be the lone stander even though someone else is here with me. Scientist, I got. Oh, okay, never mind. No, that's not bad. You wanted to respawn on me. No! Fucking sunbeam. Solar flare beam. Ah, my thumb, bro. Ow. What the fuck? Ow. Am I getting carpal tunnel? Alright. Beam bomb or something? Oh, another fucking sunbeam. God, this is truly the best. I don't care what anyone says, this is the best hero shooter of all time. I'm convinced. Fucking beam bomb! Oh lord, I'm gonna crash out. Fucking beam bombs, bro. Am I level 10? No, I'm not. Of course I'm not. Why would I be? Alright, this shouldn't take too long now. I only wanted to stream for an hour and a half. Now I'm here for 3 hours. Worth it? I think yes. Bring it on, Chomper. I dare you. I dare you. Time to bring in the mech. Jarvis, enhance. That guy's not gonna Ooh! Bring it on, fucking weed. Cool. Gotta get, I was gonna say, gotta get it done. So, scientist? Bro, how are they ruining the... God damn, bro. Look at that. Where you going, pea shooter? Think you can just hyper away from me? You... Oh, okay, that's actually kind of smart from him. I can't even be mad. That play was insane. He ran away, popped the beam bomb, expecting me to run after him. No look beam bomb me, the bastard. That was good. Fuck. Yeah, I fucked up there. That one's on me. Why are they going there? I can't even do anything over there. Whoa. Whoa. Don't worry, pirate. I got you. And it wasn't just because I wanted to level up totally, not for that. Bring in the mech. Get 'em! Oh, they're all dead. Never mind. Oh, that was a waste. Hello. They'll never expect the flank. Fine. They're not even here for the flank. They knew. Bring it on! Miss me with that beam bomb. Bomba. Ow. Oh, I almost had it too. Oh well, I didn't block character now. At least. Maybe Deadbeard, because I'm almost done him. Whatever you said, Deadbeard. Hello, Corn. Retreat! Retreat! Oh, that was a sick shot. That was a tongue blow. Play of the game. I never expect a turret to come down on this. He doesn't even know. You knew. Oh, these pea shooters are NPCs, I swear. Oh my god, what a play. What an absolute fucking shad play from that all-star. Alright, let's figure out how this shit works.
Like Drake, I'm getting trophies. You want it, girl, then show me. Yeah. And we ain't getting no sleep. These girls don't even know me. Like Drake, I'm getting trophies. You want it, girl, then show me. Cause we ain't getting no sleep. Yeah. No, we ain't getting no sleep. Yeah.
How does this work? How to raid on YouTube.
Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? I just wanted to show you guys how to redirect or do a raid well after you do a live stream. So
Let's go.
YouTube just created
Oh, I
a
didn't
way
even show
for
up.
you guys
Racist.
to raid other streamers after you finish your stream. I just want to show you guys
Yeah,
how
I
to
got
do that.
so much
Now,
fucking coin from that.
They do call it a redirect instead of a raid, but there are a few things you need to do. First off, go into YouTube Studio and find the tab that says Settings and click on that. And then once you're there, you want to go down to Community.
So I gotta go Studio. I gotta go to Community. And I gotta go to what? Oops. Yeah, I guess I'll pause that.
And then after that, scroll down until you see Live Redirects.
Live redirects. Okay, I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. Or maybe it's... Did I do this right? Hold up.
And find the tab that says Settings.
I gotta find settings first. Settings.
And click on that. And then once you're there, you want to go down to Community. And then after that, scroll down
Get
until
this
you see
fucking
Live
shit on my screen.
Redirects. And then
Community. See community moderation. Oh, USD? Hell no. What the fuck? Get this shit to cat. Yeah, Canadian dollars. Maybe I can't. Can I even raid? I don't even understand how this shit works. Settings. And I'm doing what? I don't see community though. This is the confusing part. Should be below permissions. But I don't see it.
Then you'll want to make sure that you have the all channels can redirect to.
Oh, maybe it's this, and it is what I think it is. And I just gotta huh. And no. Huh. How the fuck does this work? Yeah, because this isn't... Yeah, so that's not it. Settings? Yeah, I don't even see it. The fuck? From OBS, maybe? Because that's what I'm using. Nope. Nope. Okay, so that's not how it works. Let's see if there's another tutorial out there.
Hey there, YouTube. Welcome to Draco Ray Gaming. Today we're going to be talking about how to do redirects, which is basically like Twitch raids, and that's basically where you're just kind of taking your audience, and when you're done streaming, you can just push them all to the next kind of group, next kind of stream, so they have content to continuously keep watching. So as usual, no BS, no fluff. Let's go. All right, so first thing you want to do is go to your YouTube studio. You can go to that by clicking your profile.
Bro, I don't have this tab, man. The fuck? What the hell, boy? Oh, I do. Channels I subscribe to can redirect my content. Okay, all channels. Okay, hold up. I found it. Chat, I found it.
Hey guys, what's up? How's content? Or you can specify what channels you want to redirect to your content. So
Jesus,
I like
man.
to have all channels can redirect to my content. And then once that is clicked and done, when you create your live,
Save. Now, I should be able to... Content? Killing 4 video just got 159 views. That's good. Huge. Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for.
or while you're live. You can do this at any point in time. So I'm just going to create a quick one here. This is just one I had set up. When you get to the customization tab, you'll want to scroll down and you'll see the redirect right here and click.
Ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum, bum. I need to remove all these tabs. What the fuck? What was I doing? It was this. Details? No. Oh, those. Oops. Live. No, that's not it. Wait, what? What?
And set up. When you get to the customization tab, you'll want to scroll down and you'll see the redirect right here and click add. And then you can either add one of your own videos or you can search other channels and you can have them redirect to them. So I'm gonna.
Okay. How do I get to that screen? Do I click on this? Oh, here we go, maybe. Customization? Oh, this is how you do it in, so you put it to sub mode. I didn't even know that. Copyright? Now we're good. But this isn't the ting. This isn't the ting. How the fuck do I redirect? Redirect. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum. Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-dum. What was she doing?
I put K Gaming here, so you just put that channel there, and so click next.
But how do
and
I
you'll
get to
see
the screen,
You can do
lady?
this at any point in time. So I'm just gonna create a quick one here. This is just one.
Where the fuck is this screen? How the fuck? Live control room? Whoa! Okay. Stream settings. What the fuck? That does not seem like it. I can share. How the fuck does this work? Stream. Manage. Click on it. Erm. How does this work? No, that's not it. What did she do? Maybe I need to watch the dude's video.
Hey there, YouTube. Welcome to Draco. Settings on the bottom left-hand side. And then once you're in there, go to Community. You're going to see something when you're going to see your moderators, approved users, all that. He's someone that streams before I start. I'm going to be starting soon right now. He's already been streaming for a while. And so what he could do is actually redirect all his, 19 viewers over to my stream, which is basically like a Twitch raid, which would be fantastic. It'd be awesome, right? It gives people exposure and click and go find something. So, way for me that I found, instead of putting everybody one by one, and which is fine, you can do that. You could use their the keep all my subscriptions private is we're using the same settings for tomorrow. And then what we can do is look for that option. So here's your redirect option. So it's actually on the.
But how did he get to the screen?
We're using. I'll set up a stream. We're using the same.
Oh, but that's.
Same settings for tomorrow. And then what we can do is look for that option. So here's your redirect option. So it's actually on the customization tab. And so you can add a redirect and specifically tell it to.
I don't have that though. What the fuck is the redirect? Backup. Oh, that's... Wait, this is the wrong one. There we go. It's this one. How do I send the shit over to Lorenzo Predicts? The fuck?
To go to a premiered video, an actual stream that's live that you want to transfer it over to, or other things like that. So I could actually do that for my own videos when I premiere them or do an event or someone else's event premiere and or live stream. So you can also do that in here now, which is really cool. So not only have we gotten all these new YouTube gaming features like
I don't know how this shit works. Maybe I'm just dumb. I'm in the sports category? Really? What the fuck? I guess it makes sense. Edit? Nope. Oh, customization? Did I find it? Nope. I don't know how the fuck this works. Paid promotion. License, comments. Yeah, this shit don't make no goddamn sense. How do you want to go live? Done. If you say what you say, you are superstar. Boom, 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 boom. I don't understand how this shit works at all. What the fuck? Share? No. Yeah, because that doesn't help me. Huh. Fuck that. That. So if I click this, reuse settings, I don't even have the option. Huh? YouTube, this, view channel, manage videos. So I go to settings. I go to this, scroll down until I see all channels can redirect my content to my content. Boom, 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 boom. Blocked words. Ooh, I can add blocked words. All right. I'm not gonna. I don't really care. Specific channels who can redirect to my content. I don't understand. I think I've done everything right here, but it just doesn't let me redirect my shits. Hmm. God damn the bug.
Hey creators, let's talk about Live Redirect. With this feature, redirect, and how does it work between channels? Live Redirect is available to creators that have more than 1,000 subscribers and no community guideline strikes. To redirect your viewers to another channel's stream or premiere, that channel will need to approve you. Conversely, if you want other channels...
Ah, so I can't even do it till I get 1,000 subs. That's kind of fucked up. Oh well. Alright then. Well, I'm just gonna end the stream then. Thanks for all who came out to watch. If you're watching this as a VOD, I'm probably already a millionaire. Hopefully that happens one day, but yeah.